Okay, welcome back to another Guild Wars video, and we are right now right in the middle of season 11, and we got a very unexpected matchup for this round, and in AwakenedChaos. We were expecting to get Paladin Legends after we won versus Rocket Project, but apparently we didn't. So yes, we did beat Rocket Project, but that was our closest match of the season by far. We won in the end by only 1%. It was super tight throughout the whole game. And we were expecting Paladin Legends next, but instead we got AwakenedChaos, which is a top 5 guild in Guild Wars. A very strong guild. And yeah, this will be our second loss of the season basically. But nevertheless, I think we did pretty well. We did take them under 60% without attacking the bot keeps yet. We might be able to take a couple more percent, but yeah, it's a pretty decisive win for them, that's obvious. Still a lot of new things learned, a lot of experience gained, so we treat this as a win for us. And so my attacks, I did end up winning 2 attacks, I failed 3 attacks. So let's see what happened. My first 2 attacks went against this Chaos team. One win and the second one failed due to RNG or I don't know what, but it failed. And the strategy to beat this interesting team, because I never saw this type of team before on this map. I started off with the double full, not double full, but 1 full and 1 healer. So the healer can bait the ults, then immediately after that we go with the physical tanks, one after the other, then another healer, and then here we'll bring the two necromancers like this. And now Citra will be back to her ult, and our dogs should be able to make it through. As you can see, it's already, even here it's kinda tight, and we were able to send the second wave of the dogs, luckily winning, but it did get kinda scary here. I was like, are we gonna lose? It's gonna be a partial, but a skeleton managed to sneak past finally. So kinda tricky defense, I guess, to beat with this type of strategy, or I guess if you have higher BP maybe it can work better, but this is how we found out to beat it. And then my second, I guess we can just quickly watch it. The second one was a loss because nothing passed through Valderon, unfortunately. Everything got stuck in front of Brokir, so we failed. Not sure what awakening this Citra is, but the heroes are hitting hard, that's for sure. And here you see the dogs, everything got stuck. I think it's also from the Brokir freeze, it does play its role as well. But Citra also is kinda doing her thing as well. So yeah, this one was sadly unsuccessful. attack number 3 was again a loss. I was thinking I would be able to follow up, but because it did seem kinda easy to crack it, but like Torodor died, one of his lives was taken, and here the ideal thing was that Nastya would die as well, but she did not. Unfortunately, she did not die. So this did make our life more difficult. And here Torodor, let me slow down. Here Torodor did manage to die finally. And I was like, okay, I almost got it, but Valara said, nope, you did not. So I managed to win only 1 core. Kinda annoying, but Nastya not dying did make the run more complicated. And so here I tried to go against this team. So this team in particular has different ways to deal with. I chose this way, which is with the double full strat and the double tanks, with the double physical tanks, and then to rush with the dogs. So we have the 2 Templars spaced out like that, and then we have this, the rare tanks, and the dogs to finish it. But there were too many stuns going on at our rare tank, so they never made it on time. So they were late, basically. They reached the tank late, and so the dogs were... they couldn't pass. And my final attack was just 1 hour ago. Fortunately, a win. I was about to go 4 losses this round. It would have been annoying, but I didn't. Here kinda a standard fiend, and then finishing with a dog. Nothing too special, let's say. But the finishing the ending was super interesting and scary, because the Valise almost screwed me. You will see how. So here we take out the Dracula, and here, as you can see, I was like, okay, I win. But she said nope. She took out my beholders from the back, so I had to rush with the dogs and pray that they sneak at least 1 pass, because she really hits hard. As you can see, my dogs are being melted. Even my Pharaoh. So you can see so many stuns going on, so much damage as well. And I was like, okay, this is it. It's gonna be a loss, but I survived with this much HP. It was super scary in the end. I mean, worst case it would have been 2 cores, but I would prefer a win, of course. So this is how my attacks went. My defenses are also doing well. I'm still standing. I mean, my team too is still standing. And for the other defenses from our end that are still standing are our keeps, basically. So yeah, that's our round, our matchup versus AwakenedChaos. They have some interesting teams that are left. For example, this one we couldn't really replicate it because we don't have a highly awakened Moridin, so we couldn't really test it properly. A lot of the usual Pope, Alex, Early's Emirate teams that are placed here. It's a common team at this point. What else interesting was there? As you can see again, this Pope Alex team. This one was interesting with Cassiel. We didn't test it, so that's why we didn't stack it yet. I'm not sure how good it is. And so this Cultist variation with Boreas and the other one with Zealous. These two teams are actually pretty nasty. Like, I couldn't beat them with my BP at least. So they were pretty nasty. But anyways, some pretty solid teams for sure from AwakenedChaos. And yeah, this will be our second loss of the season, as I said. And we are already halfway through season 11, which is getting exciting, and we'll see where we get placed next week on the rankings, and we'll see who will be our next opponent. So that being said, yeah, that's all from me today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next round.